Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and today we are finally going to go after William of Montferrat. So let's take a look at what we have learned through our investigation. Apologies. So, William retreats to the back of his citadel whenever challenged by King Richard's authority. The precarious relationship between the two men seems to have spread to their own hosts, causing no small amount of tension. I suspect William's citadel to be densely populated with men loyal to him alone. Then William's men fear he is destined for failure, though they dare not turn to the king for help. There is mention of a third man, one said to reside in the harbor. Though he inspires little confidence as well, uncertainty rules the day. It makes men paranoid, and my work more difficult. Master, work continues in the chain district of Acre, though we are concerned about William's ability to see this through to the end. He takes his duties a bit too seriously, and the people may reject him when the time comes. Without the aid of the treasure, we can ill afford an uprising, lest it recall the king from the field, and then your plan will be for nothing. We cannot reclaim what's been stolen unless the two sides are united. Perhaps you might prepare another to take his place, simply as a precaution. We worry that our man in the harbor will become increasingly unstable. Already he talks of distancing himself, and this means we cannot rely on him should William fall. Let us know what you intend that we might execute it. We remain ever faithful to the cause. So that reveals what will end up being our next contract here in Acre, in the Middle District, or in the Rich District, I believe. It's where the harbor is. That's where my mix-up was happening at the very beginning of last episode. So next we have King Richard is visiting William today, and they're almost certain to quarrel. Once they're finished, William will likely return to his citadel to brood. He'll spend the rest of the day scolding his men, distancing him from everything else. Alright. Then, at the first sign of trouble, the citadel's gates will close. Should this happen, the only way for me to escape will be to climb the fortress's walls. And that's just giving us a way to get up there. Very easy in the grand scheme of things. So we've already done much of that climbing last episode. This map details the position of William's archers. Removing them should clear a path for me along the rooftops. So you can see there are a ton of archers. So we don't have enough throwing darts for that, or throwing knives. Wow. But we should have an easy enough time taking care of these guys, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. Then finally, repairs on the citadel are being handled poorly. According to this map, a structure has been left standing and seemingly forgotten. I will turn their mistake into my advantage. So that gives us an easy way to get into the citadel. So let's chat with the Rafik, and we'll get started on this contract.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large, and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
Alright.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, just gonna hurry on back down to the Citadel, and we'll get our first glimpse of King Richard at this point, actually, as well, because we will catch the end of his visit. So, very fun bit of politics to observe Really? That... Every so often, the free running in this particular game, you just get such epic bits of fail with little things like you're already grabbing something and then it just makes you drop. I don't understand it at all. It's just silly. Yeah, we'll get a couple of flags while we're at it. Why not? No reason not to. And this is the first space that we're in that we really get the acknowledgement of, oh yeah, we're actually dealing with Templars right now. I'm dropping. I'm dropping. You don't have to worry about me, buddy. I'm dropping. Let's go around this way, actually. But the, I believe I've mentioned this before, but one of the things that I find so interesting about Aker is that every flag, depending on district, is a different group. And I think that it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, because ultimately the Crusades were carried out by multiple Knight Orders. It wasn't just a singular Knight Order, and really every single Knight Order that they use is accurately one of the orders that was used by the Europeans. So that's Richard there on the horse.
3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners, used to barter for the release of our men.
Pardon me.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Aker's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace.
All right.
I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
All right. So, there we have it. And technically I could just go in through there, but it's a little bit more fun to climb, so let's climb. This will also position us slightly better for dealing with the archers in the grand scheme of things. So, oh, come on. I'm not going quite to those extremes. Just gonna shimmy across here. We'll ignore the fact that that guy probably would be able to see me. But I'm just gonna take advantage of this moment to get these flags. Really? Really? That is one of those moments. It's like I landed and it then decided to make me drop. I had landed on the structure. There is no reason that I should have dropped from that structure. There we go. I don't need to deal with you directly, I don't think. Oh, hello. Didn't realize you were there, buddy. Let me do this. There we go. Shimmy on over here. Because again, the key here is really just being on the rooftops and being able to get around this way. It's not that difficult to avoid the eyes of archers overall. I have 2 throwing knives left. I'm pretty sure I can avoid that guy's eyes. Well, I'll actually get this guy like this.
Men, gather round. Heed well what I have to say.
Then this guy,
I come from speaking with the king, and the news is grim. You must not. We
There
stand
we go.
accused of failing in our duties. He does not recognize.
well, I just conceivably caused them all to freak out. Always good. The key really now, it might be possible for me. Okay, everybody's left. I might be able to drop down and sneak up on him. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Close the gate!
Here we go. There we go.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Acre for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
All right. We're definitely getting a clearer picture of just the overall Templar perspective now. Just gonna climb on up. And yeah, this is one of those. It's just kind of like.
Kill him! Stop him!
It's truly just a matter of get away as quickly as possible. Get into the hay bale. So, just gonna let this finish up. And then it's just quickly get back to the hideout. Oh, come on. That is stupid. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Oh, that was stupid. We're just gonna sprint a bit here. I should hit some vigilantes eventually. There we go. Climb on up. That's what you think. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, man. There we go. Wow. So irritating. Alright. Just gonna walk calmly. And I'm gonna use the ladder to climb to the roof in a legal manner. Because that's the big difference. Using a ladder is legal. Climbing the building is not. But now I should have an easy time getting back to the hideout. But yeah, like I was saying, you're really starting to get a clearer picture of just the general Templar perspective. And this sense of order, right and wrong.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? He could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Alright. So...
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Slowly learning more and more. And yeah, almost done with this fourth memory block. Very exciting. Oh shoot. Oh no. Alright, I will... Alright, I hit the wrong button there. So I will bring everyone back once I'm back in Masyaf. So I apologize. See you in a hot second.
Stand before I make you. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land.
Boy. Hopefully it'll let me fast travel.
Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemy.
And just because I accidentally caused this to happen, guys, I'm gonna let you see me take out this Templar because I accidentally ran into him. So, there we go. Templar down. But yeah, now really just gonna bring y'all back when I'm back at Masyaf and speaking to William. So, see you in a bit. Alright guys, here we are back at Masyaf.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. So, I think now we get more throwing knives. Yes. Awesome. So that should bring us up to 10 on the throwing knives, which is huge. Extra throwing knife capacity is such a big difference in all of these games. So, we will get ourselves to Jerusalem, and let me remind myself of who we're going after there. Majd ad-Din, alright. So... he might be a real historical figure, actually. I need to double check and look back through who all of the real historical figures versus the non-historical figures are. like I was saying in regards to William, the William of this game was much more like the Conrad, like his son Conrad. You could kind of tell that he was a younger-ish man, probably supposed to be. I mean, I would say based on his hair and stuff, I would have imagined him being in his 30s. I believe that the real William was, I think he was in his 50s or 60s at this time. But, and then his son Conrad was in his 20s or 30s, I believe. So it's an interesting, it's always an interesting play on the history. The characters in the Ezio games that are real historical figures are a little bit more taken directly from the pages of history. But still, it's one of my favorite things about these games is the play that they have with history. So I will definitely, I'll actually probably do an analysis episode just looking at historical figures versus non-historical figures in these games. But let's get to Jerusalem. This episode might end up being a bit longer, just because of my misclick earlier.
And utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
So I will, I might try to get a couple of viewpoints taken care of once we get into Jerusalem, just to get the map opening up a bit. Oh, come on. Come on, Animus. Load for me. Load for me. Come on. There we go. Sometimes I'll just spin it around in a circle, trying to get it to speed up. I don't know if it has any effect whatsoever, but I'm not anywhere near any of you. Come on, people. I mean, there I actually got kind of close, but still, it's like, really? You don't have to worry about me running into you entirely. I only run into a couple of people occasionally. Alright, let's get our little group to get us into the walls. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Wanted to blend. Come on. Blend, not eagle vision. And then we should be able to go from there. Beautiful. No, I really don't. I'm just gonna, let's see here. I think it's the poor district. But at the very least, I'm gonna get to the bureau again. Start off just by speaking to the Rafik. Just simplify life a little bit there. And we'll go for viewpoints from there. Oh, come on. Oh, go away. Almost there. There we go. Alright. Let's chat with the Rafiq. Then we'll go after some viewpoints.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Alright. That's one thing that I really appreciate about Jerusalem in particular is the acknowledgement that it is a holy city that is claimed by all Abrahamic religions. And the I believe even in the first with the very first assassination contract, Malik even says, like, I think he says the Jewish district or the Christian district, something like that, to acknowledge the fact that it is technically. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll get the citizen later. For now, where's a nice... Oh, of course, that was a viewpoint that I completely ignored. Really? Oh my word. Why do you do this to me? Stupid game. Come on. Let's get this viewpoint just to start things off with a bang. There we go. And I guess then I'll take care. I'll do this save citizen over here just to end the episode. So,
Don't hurt me, please. You think you're
because this is probably gonna be a helpful person to have to get me into someplace.
Why are you doing this? You're nothing.
There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on. I never like it when they get counters in as well. I mean, it makes sense. There we go. Getting a little bit of action to finish up the episode. There we go.
Thank you, my lord. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Alright. I'm going to very quickly get that flag that I saw, just because I saw it pretty blatantly over here in this corner. So just gonna quickly grab it. Work our way back up to the roof. And then we will call the episode there. Going down in this direction. So, with that, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll finish up the viewpoints, save citizens, and investigation for Majduddin, and then we will get ready to actually take him out. So, as always, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and hit the links below in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off.